Hello, our beloved Leo. Welcome to inbalstarot, dear friend. Today, I would like to look with you at what will come your way in April 2025. This reading is absolutely for you if you have Leo in your moon, Venus, ascendant, and/or sun sign. Okay. Leo, let's start with your intuitive message. No, I have something good. It's just so cheesy. Yes, it's so cheesy. I see a beautiful lily pad. You know water lilies, right? Like from those biotopes, from those ponds, those floating leaves of the water lily. And of course, there's a frog gently sitting on it. Yes, of course, it's about the frog you should kiss. Sure. You just have to keep one thing in mind, I also wanted to, it's a cool idea if you could make a water container and then plant water lilies there. Right? So I have space. In the garden at first I thought, no, I just need a little water. And then I throw in some seeds and then water lilies grow there. You think it needs a foundation underneath, it needs soil underneath, and it needs a certain distance to the water surface. Down, deep down, do you have to plant the water lily? And then it grows out from there. So it definitely needs a base. It definitely needs a bottom underneath. It needs soil underneath. And the reason I'm telling you this is because that frog there, which you're supposed to kiss in April 2025, is not merely just some unstable frog on an unstable leaf and simply on water. In fact, this is not something you should take lightly. This stuff has a foundation. The story has roots. The story can stay in your life for a long time. The story has a future. And it's quite possible that you won't take the story seriously. You won't take the person seriously. Come on, you're just a frog. You're just on a leaf on the water. I could just push you down, you think to yourself. But it is indeed a story that has roots and branches, can have roots. And I personally see a person here with a solid foundation. Okay. I see a person with a solid foundation. That's one thing. The other thing, of course, is the lion. Or in the spiritual world, it's always said, follow your heart. If I follow your heart, follow your heart. And it's indeed portrayed as something very brave, as something incredibly risky and daring and challenging. Or whoever leaves everything behind and follows their heart is a bit crazy. Or it's somewhat labeled that way, that you have to be a bit crazy to do that. And indeed, the question must be broadcasted to the world. Isn't it dangerous to chase after something where the heart isn't involved at all? Isn't that dangerous? Water represents emotions. And there is a subject. Your heart beats for something you really enjoy doing, something you truly like doing every day. What exactly would be so dangerous about continuing to pursue that? To expand it, if not even make money from it? Let's take the topic of knitting. It's not exactly in season right now. The heat is coming. We don't really knit much anymore, but let's take the topic of knitting. Sorry, but if every day, even though you're so tired, you like to sit down and knit and have fun with it, and it even gives you more energy. So, in what way shouldn't you be able to achieve that if you then say, I want to do this professionally now, I want to make money from it, I want to expand it now? So, you would be exactly the right person for it. I'll go even more extreme if you're a gamer. Gaming. Or on the PC. Gaming. Sorry, but if you really enjoy doing it, if you're also good at it, and if you say, after every gaming session, I am even more energetic than before. I have even more energy. I feel even better. And it's fun for me, and I think about it, and I write feedback to the company. Hey, sorry, then make it your profession. Well, it would be much more dangerous if you, as a knitter, say, okay, I'll do something in accounting. I don't like it, but now I'm doing something in accounting. If you, as a passionate gamer, say, okay, I will now do something, or I will earn some money with something that I don't even feel like doing. So that is much more dangerous. You don't last as long there, you just survive. So don't be afraid to follow your heart. What floats on the water has a strong foundation, a lifetime, if not already a lifetime, that is your passion. If you enjoy doing it, then do it, then implement it. That's the guarantee you have. You've liked it for so long, you'll still like it in 20 years. And as long as you like it, my God, what can knock you down on this path? Right? Look what the cards say. The rebel. Ha. Ha 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 ha. Yes. How is he crazy? The rebel. You are rebelling. Okay? You are rebelling here against societal norms. You are rebelling here against self-imposed expectations. Have you taken expectations from society? That is, and imposed them on yourself. Do you see all these snakes? It has something of snakes. Do you see something reptilian? Wait, let me focus here. Do you see the reptilian here? We have the snakes on the magician card that... Sorry, I'm autofocusing all the time here. That's why it does so. Listen. The magician has a snake around the waist, which itself bites its own tail, and it's a warning to manifest carefully. On the magician card, which is about new manifestations, it says, if you take a path, then please see exactly what you are creating, because it can eventually come back to bite you. And you tell yourself, I'm already being bitten from everywhere. So I've ended up in the wrong place, you say. Do you see how the snakes are all around you here? Swarming around you, almost wanting to strangle you, yes, and you say, yes, I'm at this point, where I just realize I have been trained in the wrong direction. I can show experience here, yes, indeed, show professional experience, but oh my God, it's completely in the wrong industry. So you now have this feeling here in April of, yes, I've certainly bitten my own tail. It's biting right now. Information technology, often referred to as IT, is... We have the chains here. What? Do you see the chains on the feet here? It's like this, yes, God, I'm the passionate knitter, but I now have 15 years experience in accounting. Right? You know, it's all literally already in our heads. Lion, I am an IT expert. I am an IT expert. I threw that away. It doesn't matter at all. Do you care that I was an IT manager, that I was in a high position? Look at what I'm doing here. It doesn't matter at all. These are chains that you put on yourself here. And it's also a bit, I have to say something from an entrepreneurial perspective here. I find it, well, what I find a bit irritating is how people learn a profession. And then, no, don't worry, I'll get to the love life. I can already see those watching, yeah, when is she going to talk about Werner? When is she going to talk about Fritz? It's sometimes a bit irritating how a person learns a profession and then defines themselves by this profession for a lifetime. That is, well, discard this notion. Discard this notion. You are a person, right? You are a he, she, I. We are all multi-talented people. So we are not just accountants. So even if you are an incredibly passionate and enthusiastic knitter, you are not just this singularly focused and one-dimensional knitter. We all have various unique talents and skills that make us who we truly are. Think more like a forward-thinking entrepreneur with vision beyond limits, taking all these diverse experiences you've gathered in this seemingly wrong industry as valuable experience for your next steps. I mean, I lay out cards here. But have you seen how my website is set up? Have you seen how the ordering process works? That is... Ah! Not because I'm good at laying out cards. So it's not a lost cause here. No. If you enter the financial industry as a baker, if you say, now I've had 15 years experience as a baker, and then you enter the financial industry, you can't say that time as a baker was wasted time. No. I bet my bottom dollar that in the financial industry, at the bank, you will know better than anyone else what the customers want. You will be the genius there, the expert when it comes to customer desires, customer expectations, marketing. Okay? Sticking to the past, the Five of Swords card here, well, we have that now, that you're overthinking a bit here. How you might have wasted time here, but in reality, you haven't wasted the time. So, I'll give you another example from myself. Sorry that I'm talking so much about myself here. I don't usually like to do that, but I have to say yes. This talking, yes, and winning you over for me. And all of that, I actually worked in a call center in my youth, in fact. Yes, that's where you learn to talk like this. So, I couldn't say that it was a waste of time. I spent time there. No, I learned there to win people over with my voice. Yes, without telling any strange things. So, you see, you can't take that. Time there is wasted time. These are all very important experiences that you now need for the next thing. You need it in order to truly realize yourself at this very moment, to realize this Stricker story, to become a gamer or whatever. It's something completely different when someone says, I want to become a gamer now. And it's something completely different when you come from the fiduciary sector and say, I want to become a gamer now. You will build the whole thing very differently than some hobby gamers. You will do it more professionally. You will know exactly what to register, where and how, and what the US authorities are doing. Oh, I see. Huh. Too much in your head here. Well, what about that frog I saw? Because you get a kiss there? Do you see this kiss here that you get from this eagle? What is there? The lovers. Okay? Look, here's the kiss. You can hardly see it, right? It's a bit of a confusing image here. You can hardly see it. There is an eagle, a flying creature, that kisses you here and wants to entice you to fly here. Here we have these wings again. The lovers. 6 major arcana. Someone has fallen in love with you. Someone has fallen in love with you. Sees you here? Has the perfect equivalent here, sees their own dreams in you, and believes that they can also fulfill your dreams. Do you see the stars here? Do you see here? In the hair, stars are depicted here. This is the galaxy depicted. And this person wants to take root with you here in the garden to establish a foundation with you and make everything flourish here. Okay? Your stance is here. I unfortunately have to deal with the fact that time was wasted in the trust sector. Oh, Theo! I don't know you like this at all. Politics? That's the sword here. Here I have blossoming. Yes, yay. April 2025, you have to manipulate yourself a little. Nope. No. Not in a negative sense. It's more about playing a little better with these snakes in order to improve our skills and understanding. Okay. Instead of letting Your trusty experiences, your experiences, for example, in the daycare suffocate you like, oh my God, I want to knit, but my resume holds me back. Instead of letting that suffocate you, you have to say, hey, wait a minute, I have worked with children, I have taken care of children, I know how to entertain people, I know how to entertain a closed group, I know the social rules, I know even more how I can run a club, I know even more how to deal with people. That is something good. That is not a snake that strangles me. That is a snake that gives me better politics, where I know better how to proceed, where I know better how to use my talents. This gives me an advantage. It is portrayed a bit mean here, but actually, you are told here to put on the mask, right? Actually, you are a trustee, you know numbers, authorities, and all that very well. You put on the mask of a gamer. You are active as a gamer, earning, but you handle your finances and have bookkeeping brilliantly under control. If you come from a daycare and want to earn money by knitting, then it's portrayed ugly, I know, but you come from the daycare, right? You know how to deal with people. You basically know that adults are also children. Just as you dealt with children, you also know exactly how you can deal with people, how you can effectively address their emotional needs here. Put on the mask of the knitter here. People will see you as the knitter, but in reality, you are the daycare worker who knows how to entertain adults very well. Knows. Once this happens here, yes, this shift in thinking regarding your resume, regarding your previous experiences, success will occur here. We have blossoming here, and look at what happens simultaneously. I don't read the cards read me. What is happening here? You are blossoming here as a water lily. Okay, I have blossoming here, lying. Here with the lovers, I am now curious to see how you will blossom as a water lily also with the lovers card right in the middle of your spread. We will also see what other things will happen here. With your frog here, which you will hopefully kiss. I will look here with the help of these cards to see exactly what is happening and where this is all leading. Then we'll use these cards to see what your counterpart is hiding from you. And with the help of these time cards here, I will tell you when your frog will appear here, when this person will next have contact with you. You can find the link to the continuation below in the info box and in the top comment. If you like my style, I would appreciate your click on subscribe. See you on the other side, and to everyone else, I wish all the best. Take care, bye-bye.